Jesus teaching in the temple. Truth, authority, and confrontation. The temple courts were buzzing. It was the week of Passover, and Jerusalem was packed. People from all over had come to worship, to offer sacrifices, and to celebrate. But something unusual was happening in the temple. A man was teaching with authority that stunned everyone who heard him. It was Jesus. He wasn't just reciting the law or quoting famous rabbis. He was the authority. He taught with clarity, wisdom, and boldness that pierced hearts and silenced critics. Crowds gathered around him daily, hanging on his every word. But not everyone was impressed. The religious leaders, the chief priests, scribes, and Pharisees, were furious. Jesus had already disrupted their operations by cleansing the temple, flipping tables, and calling the temple a den of thieves. Now, here he was in their territory, teaching their people and exposing their hypocrisy. So they confronted him. "By what authority are you doing these things? And who gave you this authority?" Matthew 21:23. Jesus responded not with fear, but with wisdom. He answered their question with a question about John the Baptist. Was his baptism from heaven or from men? And the leaders, realizing they were trapped, refused to answer. Jesus told parables that cut straight to the heart. The parable of the two sons, the parable of the wicked tenants, the parable of the wedding banquet. Each one exposed the spiritual pride and rebellion of the religious elite, and the people listened, amazed, intrigued, and challenged. Jesus' time in the temple wasn't just about confrontation, it was also about invitation. He invited the people to hear the truth, to repent, and to believe. He pointed to the greatest commandments. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22:37-39. In that temple, Jesus revealed his heart and his identity. The crowd saw a teacher, a prophet, maybe even the Messiah, but the leaders saw a threat. They began plotting in secret. But Jesus kept teaching. He knew the cross was coming. And still, he spoke the truth with love, with boldness, and with unshakable authority. Moral of the story: Jesus invites us to listen, learn, and follow truth, even when it confronts us. He speaks with authority not to condemn, but to save. If this message challenged you or opened your eyes to the bold truth of Jesus, don't forget to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. What stood out to you most about Jesus' authority? Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more powerful Bible stories and teachings every week.